All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Dive into Real Estate Investing for Newbies podcast. I have a very special guest today, Max Keller. Max is a best-selling author, investor, entrepreneur, national speaker. Max knows how to create success. He went from being a full-time high school math teacher to creating multiple successful real estate and marketing businesses. He has published multiple books and currently licensees his lead generation system to real estate professionals all over the country. So that's why I'm excited to get Max on here. I'm sure he's going to deliver a lot of good content. So welcome to the show, Max. Appreciate you being on.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to be here.
Yeah. So Max, man, tell us a little bit how you got started and, what's your journey now, what you're currently working on.
Yeah, so, this business is all about getting deals. And if we don't have leads coming in for motivated sellers, we really just don't have a business. And so I've kind of focused on that area. When I got started in this business, I was just trying to make a little bit of side income. I wasn't trying to do this full time, but I kind of got bit by the real estate bug. Because, you can make good money, passive income in real estate, but you can also really increase your active income. So on my first deal, I was still coaching, and I was a track coach. I coached the sprinters in middle school.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I had some students
Cool.
go to college. Isaiah McBride, he did great. He was one of my best sprinters, and I really enjoyed that. I like being competitive, and I needed to just make more income because I love being, a coach, and I love being a math teacher, but my pay was just kind of locked in. I could only make so much. I went and got my master's. It's just locked in. My family was growing. So I looked at real estate and I started wholesaling, made about 16 grand on my first wholesale deal, which was about 4 months of teacher pay. And I was like, I wonder if I can do this again. And then I did it again. And then, I quit my job. And then in the last 5 years that I've been full-time, I flipped about 120 houses. I've written like 4 or 5 books, and I've really focused on lead generation because, like I said, without that, whether you're part-time or full-time, it's not a business. It's just a dream. It's just a hope. And we want it to actually be real and money in your bank account. And the single most valuable skill there is lead generation. I didn't really figure that out until later, probably about 2017. My market started getting real competitive. Hedge funds were coming in. A lot of people were paying a lot of big money for these houses. And I just had to kind of figure out okay, I don't have enough marketing budget to work with every single person. If I sent a postcard to every homeowner in my whole city, I couldn't even come close to send, everybody just one postcard, and one postcard is not really good marketing. So I had to kind of drill it down, and you can drill it down by location, or you can drill it down by more targeting. And so for me, I just made a list of who I actually wanted to work with. This is my life. This is my business. You can do a lot of things to make money, but if you're miserable, you're not going to want to do it very long. And so I wanted to work with people who, they saw me as a trusted guide. They really wanted my help. They weren't arguing with me, about what the comps are in their neighborhood. They saw me as the person who was, there to help them. So that was criteria number 1. Criteria number 2 was I wanted to work on just high profit deals. It takes about the same amount of time to do a skinny deal as a high profit deal. So I was I just want to do more of those. I'm not worried about how many deals I do. I just want to do profitable deals. And then kind of the last condition was I want to have fun. When I was coaching, when I was teaching math, it was fun, but it's I'm not having fun with the sellers that I was working with. And like I said, my marketing, I was trying pretty much every method of marketing. And, the ROI got lower and lower every year. So I saw a pattern. Most of my deals didn't meet all 3 criteria, but the ones that did, it was pretty obvious, what the pattern was. They were seniors. And so I was okay, let's figure out how to get more of those folks. And so that's kind of what I did next.
So let's go back, because you made a very, very great point that a lot of people, whether you knew or been in this business for a while, which they don't understand. We are in a marketing business. We are not really in a real estate business. If you don't have no consistent leads coming in, your business is practically dead. And that's how some people, that's how I was before. I didn't have, I'll make some money, I'll close some deals, and then I had to start all over again. I didn't have that lead generation that you're talking about. So fast forward to now, I'm sure you probably spent a lot of money testing, beta testing, trying to figure out what made you, what light bulb went off and said, hey, this is how I got to set this up and find that specific niche. Like, what light bulb went off from you, like, to get you into that groove?
Yeah, to find the niche, the light bulb was, I just was really sick of it. I was just going to quit. I was like, I'm better off being happy and going back to teaching than I am being miserable, working with people that need me to bail them out of jail so they can go to a closing. And 1 minute they're happy. Then the next minute they're screaming at me saying, don't ever call me again. If you put a flyer on my door, I'm going to sue you. I just didn't want to do that. I know there's some folks who do that. That's cool. I just didn't want to. So for me, I just selfishly just wanted to be happy and make money, which I think most people, want to do that. I didn't know exactly how to get more of these seniors. I knew seniors was the ticket. It's the fastest growing demographic.